What's up everybody, it is I, Hero Ranger, and welcome to Go Battle League Ultra League. I've been trying to experiment with a lot of different teams so that I can make different videos of different teams for Go Battle League, but I've come to the conclusion that innovation is not good for your rank. It is bad for your rank. I tried to make a budget build with Togekiss, Swampert, and Charizard. It sucked. I did really bad. I tried to make stuff with Venusaur. It was really bad. I got like 1, 4, 2, 3, something. It's bad. And so to try to pick up the remains of my ranking, which went down from like 2,309, it went down to like 2,270 something like that, right? And yeah, to pick up the remains, I decided to go back to the triple tank team, but this time with Shadow Sneak Giratina. This team has been hands down the most consistent with the win rate. When I started using it, I got like a 4, I got a 3. It is just a rank climber. It's great. Now, some problems with the team, definitely steel types. But that is actually, I think, the smallest problem that you have, because with Shadow Sneak, Giratina can actually hold its own against some steel types. Obviously against Steelix, nope, that still doesn't do anything. But yeah, against Melmetal, against Reggie, Steel, it's not that bad. Definitely not bad. But I think the biggest problem for this team is a very rare Pokemon that is starting to gain some popularity, but I haven't seen it yet. Thank God. It's Shiftry. Where I'm at right now, I feel like the meta has kind of like shifted to make Shiftry and Alolan Muk the most important Pokemon in the meta. Actually, Alolan Muk is the most important one, but for my team, it is Shiftry will absolutely demolish my team, right? But Alolan Muk, I think, is the best Pokemon in the whole league right now, because Swampert is very easy to counter. So as you can see, the tank team doing what it does. This is actually very close, but I mean, I've got a Lapras, I've got a naked Togekiss, I've got 2 shields. This thing is not gonna get the boost. I'm gonna get 2. I kind of freaked out a little bit. I went straight for the Surf, just to seal the deal. But yeah, GG. So going back to the topic, Shadow Sneak Giratina. Shadow Sneak Giratina actually does so much better against the steel types, the more common ones. Steelix, not too common where I'm at. I'm actually not sure. Like every time I say, oh, this Pokemon's common, this Pokemon is not that common, I realize that it might be because of a rank thing, right? But the Chumps at 2,300, right? Yeah, we don't have the dust to power up a Hundo Steelix. So yeah, very rare. Registeel also very rare, but it actually does better against Registeel. The things that still absolutely wall Giratina, normal types, because Shadow Sneak is a ghost type move and normal double resists ghost type, and also dark types. That's why I feel that the most important Pokemon right now is Alolan Muk, because it can handle basically the popular meta, because the popular meta right now is what? Psychic types, Armored Mewtwo, Cresselia, what else? Ghost types, Giratina, obviously, right? And what else? Charmers, because it's part poison, plus it has that sludge wave, right? So I think it is the most important Pokemon right now. And also, if you think about it, what really counters Alolan Muk? Probably Swampert, right? Swampert, but it still does a chunk with the Dark Pulse, right? Plus, you have so many Pokemon that beat Swampert in the meta. So right here, I went for the Dragon Claw, because I was not used to having the Shadow Sneak. In my head, I had Ancient Power, and then I realized, dude, why did I spend 1 charge TM? I'm not even using the move. Bruh, throw the Shadow Sneak. Throw the Shadow Sneak. But yeah, as you can see, I was still tapping the Dragon Claw. But yeah, I'm not blocking a single thing. Shadow Sneak is nice for my team because it does help with the steel types, which is really nice. Okay, it's added coverage, plus steel types definitely much more common compared to seeing like a Shiftry. All right, Muk pretty common, but at least you have Lapras for that. Moonblast from Cresselia does a big chunk to Alolan Muk. And right here we have the thing that I was talking about, Swampert, which is probably the most common counter to Alolan Muk. And it's lined up to my double shielded Cresselia. Alright, and yeah, there's just so many things that beat Swampert, and I really wish that I had the dust to spend on an Alolan Muk, plus I want to make an Armored Mewtwo with Psystrike, but I don't. There's no way for me to grind right now except, you know, just doing this for hours, and that's really boring. Right? I don't know. What do you guys do for dust? Have you gone through your incense, the free 30 incense, well, 1 coin incense? Did you get through that already? Yeah, let me know down below. All right? GG. But anyways, enough about my hopes and dreams of someday maybe getting dust. Let's talk about the actual gameplay. We've got Toxicroak. Why? Why would you ever bring Toxicroak to Ultra League? Why? What's the meta? The meta is Psychic types. The meta is Ghost types. The meta is Charmers. What do Lapras, you can beat that with Toxicroak. Cool. Snorlax, you can beat that with Toxicroak. I think, I'm not actually sure. I think if you want to go fighter, you go Poliwrath or Lucario. Poliwrath, a little bit more safe, kind of handles its own against Giratina. It's actually a very tight match, but Giratina wins. But still, you do some damage, right? Basically, what you're there for is killing the steel type. So if you have some extra, right, against Giratina, that's really nice. Lucario does like a massive chunk to Giratina, right, with the Shadow Ball. So I think that those two are the way to go, especially with Lucario with the Shadow Ball. Okay, now this is really weird, right? Swaps in the Scizor. I think this would have been the perfect time to use the Toxicroak. Pop out the Toxicroak, kill the Lapras, take that Surf, die to Giratina, and hope that in the back there's something that you can kill with your Scizor, right? But no, he or she popped in the Scizor, and this is perfect because I can finally show you some Shadow Sneak gameplay because I remembered that the button actually exists, right? I'm not throwing Dragon Claw like an idiot like earlier, right? Every time that I face against something with the chance to boost, like any chance to boost, I always have just the tiniest little prayer in my heart that they don't, okay? But anyways, it's fantastic that this person did not get the boost because +2 attack actually hurts, right? Plus the rest there. I mean, Cresselia's actually weak to Night Slash. This is perfect. Like, look at that. Oh my god, look at that gameplay. Oh my lord. Did you see the HP? I did not. Alright, so got the Toxicroak out of there. Got a fully charged Cresselia, just waiting for something to pop out. I don't have to throw immediately because yeah, I have so much HP. I don't have to rush. I go for the Moonblast, which is disrespectful to kill a steel type with a fairy type attack. It's absolutely disrespectful, but GG. I almost peed my pants after this battle. I ran to the comfort room because I had to pee. I really had to pee like this whole time, and it was so tight that at the very end I was jumping around. I was jumping around. But anyways, what I do in the mirror match is I throw the Dragon Claw and I swap to something else because I don't have to block anything from this Giratina. Throws the Ancient Power. It's not the same as before. It's not as devastating, right? It doesn't do that much damage. But the thing is, getting that boost, I think this person is fishing, right? Is pretty devastating. Okay, did not get the boost, fantastic, but swaps to something that completely walls my Lapras, and I felt really bad because I didn't throw my energy earlier. I should have maybe thrown a Surf, might have gotten the shield, right? That person might have thought that I was throwing the Ice Beam. But anyways, I've got Cresselia, I can farm down, which is nice, but I'm still not sure what's in the back, which is scary, right? Because I let go of the one Pokemon that can kind of like hold its own against a Alolan Muk. So if that's an Alolan Muk, I'm gonna have problems. But Giratina, currently not a problem because of what I did at the start, right? My Giratina still has energy. My opponent's Giratina took some damage from the Ice Shard plus through the energy, remember? So I have that advantage, but in the back is currently, I think, the most important Pokemon in all of Ultra League, Alolan Muk. And this is bad, this is really bad. So I opt to swap to my Giratina to try to maybe whittle it down because my Cresselia is the most important Pokemon right now. My Giratina is not gonna do anything with Shadow Sneak. I have to do some chip damage to it or try to burn that last shield so that I can land a couple of Moonblasts or maybe get it down to Aurora Beam level type situation, right? Goes for the Dark Pulse. I did not block. My Giratina is basically dead, right? Useless at this point. I go for Dragon Claw right here. Hair getting long, right? But I can't go to a barber because we're on lockdown. My country, anyways. So I go for another Dragon Claw. Fantastic that I got to it because my opponent opted to farm me down, and that is maybe Aurora Beam. I'm not sure, but I'm going Aurora Beam because it's much faster. But the thing is, this thing charges up much faster compared to my Cresselia. So I'm scared, but the thing is, I have 2 shields. And at this point, I started to jump around because I had to pee. I had to pee. This is probably one of the most intense moments that I've had in weeks. Why? Because I really had to pee. I was jumping up and down, just tapping my phone, just praying that it would be over. It gets to the Dark Pulse. I thought that I would be I didn't want to go away from my router because internet, right? My Cresselia survives. Will I get to the Aurora Beam? It's a friggin' miracle. I do the charge move and I run to the bathroom. Last battle and I am currently undefeated, and out pops one of my favorite Ultra League Pokemon, Gyarados. Fantastic Pokemon plus very budget. I don't know why I swapped to my Cresselia because this thing has Crunch. I don't... Plus I know this Pokemon really well because I use it quite often. It's actually one of my favorite. And so I don't know why I did this. I feel like my brain became goop after peeing. I don't know. It was just like the satisfaction of peeing just made me stupid. You know, the randomness of Go Battle League makes it very exciting, but sometimes you do things that you really regret. You really regret. And if you actually watch this video like front to back, the one thing that I could have done to win, I've already let go of it. There's nothing I can do to win now, but you will see. It's very interesting, right? But there's no way to know what your opponent has in the back. If I knew what my opponent had in the back, I could have won this, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. So anyways, I pop out with my Lapras, and out comes Poliwrath. I swap to my Giratina, and he has Giratina with Dragon Breath. The one thing that I could have done to win this match was to double block my Giratina, and that's at the start. If I double blocked my Giratina, I could have won against the Gyarados straight Dragon Claw, alright? And I would have maintained the switch advantage. Out comes, let's say, Giratina, I have Lapras, alright? Out comes Poliwrath, I have Cresselia. So, yeah, that's, that's the one thing that I could have done. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's kind of interesting like that. Now, I also played that very poorly, but I don't think it really mattered. It is what it is. What do I think about Dragon Breath Giratina? I think it's not as good for this team comp. Like, I think for my team comp, because Dragon Breath is resisted by Steel types, I don't think it's as good as the Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw, I think, is the way to go with my team comp. Alright, but with other team comps, maybe I'll look into that for another video. But the thing is, there's just too much Giratina already, right? I feel like I'm trying to make more content, different content. Okay, so yeah, GG. Good battle. I got 4 wins. Nice. I'm trying to make other, like, teams, but it's so difficult to, you know, deviate from the meta too much. And, yeah, it is what it is. But my rank remains the same at 2,000. Kind of like the same, alright? 2,308. From 2,309 today, okay? I dropped down 1 point, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, some lines of threes, give me some ideas, inspire me. Subscribe if you haven't yet, ding that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys!